Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs in video games, and today I'm playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps. And I just got an achievement called Powerful while starting the game. It's not when you're supposed to get achievements, so it threw me off. Anyway, last time in Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I entered this horrible goop land that is the Great Willow Tree. I'm gonna go there first. I think I've already done that, but it's gray on my map, so I'm going to go back and try to do it again. Anyway, I have to remember the buttons. I set this one to X, so that is a button to remember. Whoa. That was a very angry Gorlek swing. Oh, he's creating spikes. He is an even more dangerous Gorlek. Anyway. So here is the horrible goop land that is the Great Willow Tree. And the Great Willow Tree is a horrible goop land really because it's infected. And it is badly infected. This infection is an acute infection, let me tell you. And in the last game, in Ori and the Blind Forest, there was the Jinzo tree that was infected. This is much worse than the Jinzo tree. The Jinzo tree infection was years behind the festering that has happened to the infection in the Great Willow Tree in this game. So I'm going the wrong way. I want to go down, left, and then up. So let's go this way, and then we want to go over here. Basically, we're going backward. Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. I guess we need to go through here, where it says Will of the Wisps on my screen. Alright, let's do that then. Now, I do intend to beat this game this time. I intend to get to the end of the story of this game. Unfortunately, there are some items that I have not purchased yet. And I do also want to purchase those items. That might mean that I spend some time just getting money in order to purchase all of the items that I want to purchase. So here we are at the center of the infection. The decay resists us, Ori. The way to the Spirit Willow is blocked. Yeah, definitely. It is very much blocked. I can go up there, by the way, too. I'm going to go to the left first. Can I go this way? Yes. Just had to avoid the fall of that boulder. Oh, it's the boulder that had the teleportation in it. How interesting. So we need to basically fall. I am doing this so incredibly poorly. Let's just get hit a whole bunch of times. That's one way through. Just get hit a whole bunch of times. What did I just do? I think I strung together 2 jumps in a row that I did not intend to do. Let's defeat this Gorlek and then heal. He does not like being there, does he? Okay, let's heal. I do need to get the last Gorlek ore. I want to complete the Glades project, but in order to complete all of the Glades projects, you have to get pretty far into the Willow Tree. That was interesting. Another laser windmill. Oh gosh. That was apparently not the one that you want to go through. Let's try going through this one. Okay. I didn't really expect us to have to be in the last dungeon of the game before we could complete all of the Gorlek projects. But that is the case, because there are Gorlek ore. There's one right over there, you can see it on the left. There are Gorlek ore in the final dungeon, which is interesting and different. Okay, I want to not get hit by everything. There we go. Only got hit by one thing. Whoa, danger. Okay, what do we do here? We clearly have to go in here and be careful of when the lasers go. And then this area. This looks actually much easier than the rest of the challenges we've just done. Of course, this part could be challenging. Do I want to go right first. Nope, I missed. And died. Nope. Don't die. Very close to death. I want to go to the right first, because that's where the Gorlek ore is. There we go. The Gorlek ore. The last Gorlek ore, in fact. Now, we want to go to the left and defeat another part of the decay. There's something that I need to talk about from last time, by the way. You remember when we encountered Shriek in the feeding grounds and Seer attacked Shriek? Which was fine. Seer attacking Shriek was fine. But then, you know, we had incapacitated Shriek, and then Seer was going to attack Shriek again. And I want to point that out because Seer was going to murder a bird. Which, as we know, the great spirit trees, the lights of the forest, do enjoy murdering birds, and they brought that forward from the last game. Seer is the light of the willow tree, and Seer, just like Sen, really enjoyed murdering birds, and was going to, if not for Ori. Ori prevented Seer from murdering the bird Shriek. Now, let's see here. We need to go basically back up to where the willow was. There's more on the left, and there's more above it. Let's do that. This one at least doesn't leave the walls hot, like the other laser windmill in this game. And if I remember correctly, this is where we were, and we haven't gone to the left yet. Oh, I hit part of the goop there that I couldn't tell was part of the foreground. Thought it was part of the background. And this looks like a battle. This is a battle with something that shoots lasers at us? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Does it shoot something that we're supposed to throw back at it? Yes, that is exactly how it works. I understand this boss, having never seen it before. Let's heal, and then throw stuff back. I barely got another heal off, by the way. Oh, it healed. It healed back just like I heal. Does it shoot me some more? Hey, that's random. You're supposed to be shooting at me. It's so hard to shoot you back when you're not shooting at me. Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna shoot all of these. I'm trying to shoot them directly back at her instead of... I don't know why I determined that it was a her. But I'm trying to shoot it directly instead of going through the teleports. And I could definitely use the teleports to go through as well. Oh, we can destroy these with our hammer. Which makes sense. Why didn't I do that before? we go. Throw him back. There's very little left of the shield, at least. Haha. There goes more of the shield. The fact that I can hit it with the hammer makes a lot of sense, but I didn't think of that previously. Oh, and I'm finally noticing the health bar. So I have been hurting it. That's a new attack. There we go. Destroy. If we destroy the shell, then it's a lot easier to hit the body. Clearly, that's how shells work. Shells protect the body. See, these don't destroy the shell. You have to actually, like, attack through the shell in order to hit with this. I don't even know if that hit. I think it's one more hit here. I've made a hole. Now I just have to very carefully shoot into that hole. Alright, shoot normal things at me. Things that actually hurt your shell. Need to heal up a little bit. The hammer is not the best here for gathering the energy that I might want for the battle. Oh, I broke hardly any of the shell that time. I think I might actually have to sneak shots through. Oh no, that works. Laser Brain achievement. We're defeating the boss of this area. And how much is left? I know there's above the willow tree that I haven't done yet. I think the only place here that gets out is the middle. Yes. Check the map. Yeah, I need to go back and then I need to go up. And there is a light well up there. I want to get to that light well. And then once we get to the light well, I want to go back to the glades so that I can purchase the last things. I can finance the last project, for example, and buy some abilities. I wonder how many abilities I can actually afford right now. Can't go to the left. This is a time-based teleporter. And then what? There's another grapple. Aha, got the spirit light container. There's one more of those that's probably in a secret area, but I'm pretty glad that I got that one. Okay. I want to go through there. I see that spirit light container. I'm gonna get the spirit light container first, just in case this brings me to someplace I don't want to be. There. Spirit light container got. Now let's destroy the last of the infection. The decay has been staunched, destroyed. What do you do with the decay? And the way to the willow is open. I think... yeah. So I can go right there. I think that brings me there. And that's where the light well is. So we're going inside. and we're getting the spirit well over here. Great. Now, instead of going immediately to the end of the game... Oh, the Willow's End is 100% by the way. That's good. We're going to go back to the Wellspring Glades. And spend our Gorlek ore, and spend some of our spirit light. Gorlek ore first. The forest is alive with news that the light is whole again. It warms my heart knowing the ruins of my home fulfilled their purpose. Now go, spirit. Too long has the Willow waited for the light's return. I do care to make these glades a better place. Let's add the Gorlek touch. Fantastic. I'll get right on that. So those are some flowers. That's not normally what you do. I got the Fixer-Upper and Completionist achievements. Much nicer. Funny how a bit of decoration here and there makes everything feel better, eh? Believe it or not, all the dreams I had for these glades are now a reality, thanks to you. After seeing the sands destroy my work back home, I wasn't sure I still had it in me. But I kept my promise, Ori. Together we have built a haven for all. The side quest is completed, rebuilding the glades. What does he say now? He says the same thing. Okay, great. Now, let's go to talk. Squark, you've really done it this time. The light coming together, that has to be good, surely, but the ground shaking and those lights on the horizon. And Shriek's been spotted up on the Weeping Ridge. It's enough to make this wanderer want to find a nest and stay put. Poor Talk. He's a wanderer that is not... I just got the Lost and Found achievement from walking over here. Alright, I'm just getting random achievements this time, it seems. Care to hone your skills? I do. How much do I have to spend? Let's start by getting all on the right done. Next, let's get... I guess let's get this one. And then, unfortunately, I don't have the Spirit Light to complete everything. And I need a whole bunch more Spirit Light in order to buy all of the maps that I want to buy from Lupo. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the world and just grind for Spirit Light. And that's not fun to watch, so you're not going to have to watch it. I'll see you again once I'm done doing that. So I realized while grinding for Spirit Light that there is an achievement for defeating multiple enemies with a single spike shot. So here I am attempting to do that. I don't know how many you have to defeat though in one go. I think it might be 5, which might be, you know, just all of these at once. There we go. Damage spike achievement unlocked. Wonderful. So I got an achievement while I was going around grinding for Spirit Light. There you go. Hello, welcome back. So I've collected 5,000 Spirit Light, and I have just discovered something. I came back to try to figure out how much I would need, and I made a great discovery. You see, the ones that were going to be most expensive were Lupo's maps, and luckily the game acknowledges that because you have all the secrets already on your map, you don't need to buy any of Lupo's maps. Actually, it didn't show it this time, but the last time that I saw this, and unfortunately I don't have the recording of it, but the last time that I went in here and looked at it, it showed his wares, but it showed all of his wares as complete. So I do not need to save up for all of Lupo's maps. The only thing I need to save up for is Ophir. So let's see how much all of Ophir's things is going to cost me. All of the abilities. So I've got 5,000, which is enough to buy the start of Century and the start of Spirit Star. And I got the Tools of the Trade achievement. Alright, so now let's buy the next one. And I only have one more to get, 2,400 Spirit Light, so I'm going to go around and get that real quick, and then come right back. Alright, I have completed the grind, and now we're back to buy, not from Talk, from Ophir. The very last of the upgrades. At your service. Care to hone your skills? Yes, let's get the Spirit Star. And we have the Mad Skills achievement. Wonderful. Now, I have bought everything that I can think to buy. So the next thing to do is to complete the game. But first, let's change up our Spirit Shards. So we definitely do not need Secret anymore. We know where all the secrets are. We do not need Light Harvest. We do not need Magnet. I always want my triple jump. We don't need Bounty. Spirit Surge would be pretty bad right now because I think I have 19 Spirit Light to my name. And Life Force is fine. So what else do I want to wear? The Ultra Grapple is fine, but no. Ultra Bash. Interesting. I think I do want Finesse. Thorn might be fine. We'll put it on just because. Deflector might be fun. Don't care about that. Reduce energy costs by 50% and damage taken by 100. No. Don't need Reckless. The Last Stand would be fine, but we can find better. Vitality is fun, right? And Energy is fun. Wasn't there one... I'm looking for Catalyst. Where was Catalyst? And why did I just skip it? Because I really did want to wear Catalyst. There it is. Replenish even more energy when dealing melee damage. Great. And then, just for fun, let's have Life Harvest. Because I imagine I'm going to be fighting a boss, and actually having 3 more life might help with a boss. So, next, let's go back to the end and go through the final part. What will be the final part? I don't know, but I imagine it will feature a decay monster of some sort. And it has to have Shriek in it, right? It has to. So this is a platform. Down seems like death. So let's go there. What's to the left? The left is death. I really thought there was a platform there that I was about to stand on, but I guess the platform was in the background. Alright. So we have to go this way. And just to make sure, have I found literally everything? Wellspring Glades is 100%, the Wellspring, 100%. Yep, I see 100% literally everywhere. Let's go. We made it, Ori! The Spirit Willow! I mean, the light will be restored to the land. The damage will be undone. It would be nice if we can undo the damage, but it's a dead tree. What are you gonna do? Just put your light inside? I'm interested in what's going to happen, because I imagine that Shriek at least is going to show her face one more time. all of the light of the forest is coming towards the Willow. And there's Ori. In theory, all these little bits of light are essentially small creatures, small spirit creatures. So they're like Ori's cousins that are coming back to the tree. Brave child, you have healed what was broken. Seer is now reborn. See their memories gather to my branches, how the spirits have longed for this day. If only I could carry this light once more, but it is no longer mine to hold. My time has come and gone. A new age must begin. With a new tree, like a sapling maybe? My child, I give the light to you, though to bear it, you must grow. One life you must now leave behind to save the lives of all. Join now with Seer, embrace the light. Care for this land as I once did. You know, Ori belongs to a different land? This is not Ori's land. I mean, I guess Ori could inherit the land of Niwen, but this is not Ori's island. Ori came to visit this island just off the cuff, just weirdly while following. Of course, there's Shriek trying to destroy the light of the forest. But while following Ku, the only reason Ori is here is because of Ku. Now, this is a fight. What do we do? I'm guessing we have to jump up. There we go. Hit her in the head. Okay, so there's... Whoa! What kind of a move is that? So I'm dealing a lot more damage to Shriek than I have any of the other bosses, which makes me wonder if I really had increased their life because of the bounty shard, or the bounty shard that I was wearing. Come on. Hit with the hammer. You know, let's consider what I should be using, because the hammer might be hard to hit with, honestly. Let's try using a sentry. Yeah. That sentry right there is going to deal tons of damage. The sentry's gone. Create another one. Okay, the sentry does not actually deal a ton of damage. Let's... Ooh. There we go. That's what we should be having. We should have Spike. Yes. Of course, I don't know where I would get energy from, except for melee attacks. Perhaps I should have a melee attack too. Okay, I think we're running. No, that was not where we were supposed to go. Alright. Jump. Keep going. I do have amazing jumping abilities at this point in the game, so I believe that I can get through jumping challenges, no problem. Go through. I hit that with Spike, because really I should use Spike in a different place. Let's use Spike on B and Spirit Edge at the top. So I can use Spirit Edge to get the energy. And I can use Spike to do the damage. Well, in theory I could use Spike to do the damage. tried to bash one of those. Let's heal ourselves a little bit. Okay. Jump. Could have bashed those, maybe? Maybe not. Alright. Put Spike back on. Oh man, that does a ton of damage. It can't actually do a ton of damage. I think the Bounty Charm actually did mess me up in those last battles. Did I miss with my Spike again? Okay. I need the Spike to actually hit. I think I'm gonna die the first time here. Need that, because frankly, we're out of life. And I need the heal. Uh-huh. Barely dodged that. Shriek, I cannot tell where your attacks hit. Like, I'm getting hit a lot, but part of the reason I'm getting hit a lot is because I just don't know where the attacks hit. What? There's a bottom to this? This platform has a bottom that I didn't expect? Heal some more. We're going to use our sword, because I can't really tell what else to use effectively. Yeah, like right now, Shriek hits me a lot right now, and I can't tell exactly why. Like, what attacks is Shriek doing? Well, that one I saw. The one I died to, I saw. At least. Oh, I don't have Magnet on. I have to actually go and manually pick up the energy containers. But I do get energy from just attacking Shriek. So there's that. Oh gosh. Run away. Oh, I can reflect those. I can reflect those because I have my shard on that allows me to reflect those types of attacks. Heal. Hit. No? Can I hit it all here? Yes, I can. Shriek. I believe that, like in the last game, you're not going to end up being... We're not actually going to kill you. Just like we didn't kill Kuro in the last game. That's my belief. But you really are making me question that. Come on. Let's put on the Spike again. As long as I can time Spike to a spot that it's actually possible to hit Shriek with it, I think it's a good attack. See, for example, that was not a good time. One of these times, Shriek is just gonna land. Yeah. I don't know what's happening here. She broke the floor. Okay, there's now a hole in the floor. Got her. Got her again. That's the Spike that I wanted to see. Okay, now run away more effectively. And then let's put on healing once more. Did I dodge that? I think I did. I don't think I dodged that. Okay, put Spike back on, and get ready. Deal lots of damage. Wonderful. fact that her life isn't there anymore makes me think that I may have gotten to the next part. This doesn't look like a new part, honestly. That was unfortunate. Okay, I need to be out of where Shriek is landing. Of course, that's the only place that's still here. What do you do? What? What do you do when Shriek literally destroys all of the platforms? Okay, let's learn that. What do you do when Shriek destroys all of the platforms? Oh, you have to bounce off of these. You have to bounce off of those where, though? Okay, I am confused. I don't actually know how to not get killed. I know how to survive a little bit. Oh my gosh. Don't die. Oh, I can stand on Shriek? What? You can stand on Shriek? Alright, that's good to know. Stand on Shriek. I'm not standing on Shriek. Maybe I was wrong about the possibility of doing that. Okay, I at least figured out how you do damage in the last part. You have to wait until Shriek is on one of the sides. And this part of the battle is simply trying not to get hit. Which is challenging. I can kind of see the indicators of where Shriek is going to be, but not very well. Oh, come on. Well, what do? You learn how the battle works through trial and error. Okay, where is Shriek going to come from next? That is the main question. What? Okay. I still died. What do? Well, let me put on another thing. Actually, let's put that back on Spike. Because maybe I can defeat Shriek fast enough. And that's how we'll survive. This is a lot of not knowing where I go to not get hit, and not knowing what to do to actually hit the enemy that we're supposed to be hitting. Nope, okay, well. Not dead. I need a thing of this type to bounce off of. Got it. Stone Cold achievement. That was a difficult final battle. Mostly because I couldn't tell where the hitboxes were. We shall always remember the night. Gumo and Nehru. When hope faltered. Poor Gumo and Nehru. They think both of their children are dead. Some chose to remain in darkness. Shriek? Shriek chose to remain in darkness? I don't think that's true. I think Shriek will have new life. Hey, Shriek's bone things are gone. We have healed Shriek a little bit through attacking her. Not the best way to heal somebody, usually. Oh, they're still there. They just don't appear when she's flying, I guess. Is Shriek going to die? Oh my, I think Shriek is going to die. I really didn't think that was going to happen. I thought we were going to have a moment where the major enemy in the game became not so bad. So is this Ori? Ori changing form, maybe? Don't know yet. There's Ori. So what does Ori do now? Now that she has inherited a new forest. But she is very, very weak. Remembering Gumo and Nehru. Just putting your hand directly on some spikes. Go, Ori. Remembering Kwalik. We've got to remember Ku as well. Come on. You can do it. Remembering all the Maki. Oh, and there's Ku lying there. And finding Seer, the light of the forest Niwen. Dropping the feather? Why dropping the feather? It is time, Ori. It is time for what? Aho? Ku? Ku is being immaculately restored back to life? Oh, and her wing is restored. Notice that. Ku's wing is magically healed as well as, you know, the rest of her body. But what happens to Ori? Does Ori become a tree? Does Ori become the forest? I'm very confused. Poor Maki, can you please explain it to me? Does Ku and the Maki believe that Ori is dead? And Gumo and Nehru? There's a sapling. A sapling with the light of the forest inside. I embraced the light. When my name was Ori. So Ori did become a tree. That's an interesting end to the series. And Ori speaks via pulsing light, I guess. This tree is either growing very quickly, or the lives of Nehru, Gumo, and Ku are much longer than I imagined they were. Holy cow, that's a huge tree. They're a happy family again. This is kind of a nice, peaceful end. And clearly, the way that this ending was produced, there couldn't be... Oh, if you notice, the characters' faces are in the tree. It was the will of the wisps. That life began anew. But you can't really make another Ori game with Ori as the main character if Ori is now a tree. I got the Destiny and Hardcore Fan achievements. Wonderful. That was Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I enjoyed that game quite a bit. I'm not done with it. So the next thing that I'm going to do in this game is I'm going to do a challenge run. And the challenge run, I'm really focusing on 3 achievements for that challenge run. Lightless, in which I never spend any spirit light, which means I can never get any of the abilities from Ophir, can't get the maps, which may or may not be important. Shardless, in which I never equip a spirit shard. I think that's going to be very significant. And there's an achievement called Look at the Time, in which you have to complete the game in less than 4 hours. Doing all 3 of those together might be pretty difficult to do, but that's what I'm going to try to do next. I'll at least accomplish the first 2. And then, if I can, I'll get it done in less than 4 hours and complete that 3rd one too. But that's next for what I'm intending to produce in Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Other than that, I'm probably going to have a stream in which I try to do a speedrun of this game. You know, pure speedrun where I'm allowed to spend light and use shards. And then also there is a deathless achievement, so I'm going to try to do a deathless run too. Based on how this went, especially that last battle, and several other parts, a deathless run in this game is going to be rather difficult. But I accomplished it for Ori and the Blind Forest, so let's hope I can accomplish it yet again in Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Looking at my list of things left to do, I did collect all of the Gorlek ore, financed the last Gorlek project, I bought the rest of the abilities, I never actually had to buy the secret maps from Lupo, and I completed the story of the game. So now it's basically doing challenge runs and doing achievement hunts. I haven't looked at all of the achievements in the game, but I do know of a couple that are the challenge run ones that require me to play the game through again. And by doing those, I imagine that I'll probably pick up a couple of the other ones. I wrote down 17 more achievements. I got quite a lot of achievements this particular episode, so I don't know how many there are left. There aren't too many left. I did enjoy how Ori and the Will of the Wisps was just longer than Ori and the Blind Forest. I enjoyed Ori and the Blind Forest quite a bit. but I wanted the game to be longer. And I think Ori and the Will of the Wisps definitely delivered on that. This is a good length of a game for this sort of Metroidvania type game. One of the odd things, especially for it being a Metroidvania, it wasn't exactly railroaded from point A to point B. The map is kind of open and you can go to whichever area you want. You have to kind of follow almost one order with 3 major things in the middle that you can choose which order you do them in. Moon Studios would like to thank all the fans of Ori and the Will of the Wisps for their continued and heartfelt support. There will be more Ori and the Will of the Wisps episodes starting next Saturday. If you'd like to see my detailed tracking sheet, there's a link in the video description. And as always, thanks for watching.